Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We're here today to talk about something super exciting, even though it feels a bit early. The future of the iPhone. We're still getting to know the iPhone 16, but the rumor mill for the iPhone 17 lineup coming in 2025 is already buzzing. And honestly, there's a lot to dig into. Get ready, because 2025 could bring some of the biggest design changes to the iPhone since the iPhone 10 back in 2017. The biggest buzz is about a brand new model, the iPhone 17 Air. Think super thin, a new display size, and even a fresh look for the camera. So for 2025 we're expecting 4 models. The standard iPhone 17, the iPhone 17 Pro, the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and this new iPhone 17 Air. You might be wondering, what about the Plus? Well, Apple is actually getting rid of the iPhone 17 Plus because it hasn't been as popular. The iPhone 17 Air isn't a direct replacement, but it's stepping in as a new, exciting option. It's rumored to have a display around 6.6 inches and be incredibly thin, possibly 6 mm or less. To put it in perspective, if you think about Apple's other products, the iPhone 17 Air will be like the MacBook Air or iPad Air, a great middle ground. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max will keep their 6.3-inch and 6.9-inch displays, similar to the current Pro models. And here's a cool change. The standard iPhone 17 is also expected to get a size bump to 6.3 inches, matching the iPhone 17 Pro. Now, about the price of this new iPhone 17 Air. Early whispers suggested it might be super high-end, even more expensive than the iPhone 17 Pro Max. But good news, it's actually expected to be a mid-tier device, costing less than the Pro and Pro Max models, but more than the standard iPhone 17. So it'll essentially fill that price gap that the Plus model used to occupy. One of the most exciting rumors for all 4 iPhone 17 models is the inclusion of ProMotion display technology. This means a 120Hz maximum refresh rate for super smooth scrolling and video playback. For years, ProMotion has been a Pro-exclusive feature, but that's changing. This is all thanks to new LTPO OLED displays that Apple is rumored to be using across the board. Always-on display technology is also enabled by LTPO, but it's not clear yet if that will come to all models or remain just for the Pro. Of course, we always look forward to new iPhone colors, and while we don't have specifics yet, you can bet Apple has something fresh in the works. One rumor even suggested a light blue for the iPhone 17 Pro, similar to the M4 MacBook Air. For the Pro models, there's talk of a shift from titanium back to aluminum for the frame, with part of the glass frame also transitioning to aluminum for better durability. We're hearing about a half glass, half aluminum exterior, with the glass part still supporting MagSafe charging. This could come with a camera design change too, perhaps a horizontal pill-shaped camera bump instead of the traditional square. The iPhone 17 Air might also get this horizontal camera bump, so this is likely to be a design change that we'll see for multiple iPhones in the lineup. Let's talk cameras. The front-facing camera across all models is getting a bump to 24 megapixels with a 6-element lens, which is a nice upgrade from the current 12-megapixel sensor. The iPhone 17 Pro Max could also see an upgraded 48-megapixel telephoto camera, a big jump from the current 12-megapixel. The standard iPhone 17 is expected to keep its wide and ultra-wide cameras, while the iPhone 17 Air might sport a single-lens 48-megapixel rear camera. Under the hood, at least one iPhone 17 model, likely the iPhone 17 Air, is expected to get an Apple-designed Wi-Fi 7 chip instead of a Broadcom one. Apple is also reportedly testing its own modem chip for this device, moving away from Qualcomm for some models. The standard iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Pro models are still expected to use Qualcomm chips. Now, let's dive deeper into the design specifics for each model. The standard iPhone 17 is expected to look pretty similar to the iPhone 16. Most of the exciting design changes seem to be focused on the iPhone 17 Air and the iPhone 17 Pro models. So far, we haven't heard a lot of specific design updates for the base iPhone 17, which might get the fewest new features in this area. However, it is getting a display size increase to 6.3 inches, up from 6.1, matching the size of the iPhone 17 Pro. Since the Plus model is gone, this will be the one lower price standard iPhone. The iPhone 17 Air and iPhone 17 Pro models are rumored to have a new rectangular camera bar with rounded corners that spans the back of the phone. The standard iPhone 17 isn't expected to get this same design change, and will likely stick with the pill-shaped vertical camera bump. The iPhone 17 Air is generating a lot of excitement because of its significantly thinner design. We've heard it referred to as the iPhone 17 Slim, or iPhone 17 Air. with Air making the most sense given Apple's existing product names. Rumors on its thickness range from 5mm to just over 6mm, which would make it Apple's thinnest iPhone to date. The iPhone 6, at 6.9mm, was previously the thinnest. iPhones actually got thicker after the iPhone 10 to accommodate more components, so this would be a big shift. The iPhone 17 Air's display size is expected to fall between the iPhone 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max, with rumors pointing to around 6.5 to 6.65 inches. It's also expected to be very light, similar in weight to the iPhone SE 2 or iPhone 13 mini. Interestingly, the rear camera on the iPhone 17 Air might be relocated to the center of the device, described as a large, centered camera bump. This has been seen in alleged leaks and dummy models. To achieve that thinness, some internal components might be shifted, like the USB-C port, which could be closer to the rear. The speaker grills might also be simplified, but don't worry, it's still expected to have MagSafe charging, a camera control button, and the action button. Moving on to the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max, the information claims significant design changes are coming. The rumored return to an aluminum frame from titanium is big. Along with that, a half aluminum half glass back is rumored, with the top half being aluminum and the bottom half still glass for wireless charging. This could make them more durable. The Pro camera bump is also getting an overhaul, a larger rectangular bump made from aluminum instead of glass. While some leaks suggest an elongated oval shape, others claim it won't be a major change and will still be somewhat triangular. This horizontal layout does raise questions about spatial video, which currently relies on vertically aligned lenses, but Apple might have a solution or a different plan. There were whispers of a smaller dynamic island on the iPhone 17 Pro Max due to a new metal lens for Face ID. But other reliable sources say there won't be any changes to the dynamic island size. For better thermal performance, the iPhone 17 Pro models are reportedly getting vapor chamber cooling technology. This helps disperse heat and keep performance stable, especially with the powerful A19 chip. There's also a rumor that all iPhone 17 models might get a vapor chamber heatsink. Display-wise, the iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Air are expected to use the same OLED panel as the current iPhone 16 Pro models, which is sourced from Samsung. The panel has a 30% increase in brightness and improved longevity. Unfortunately, a highly anticipated scratch-resistant anti-reflective display coating for the Pro models might not happen this year due to production scaling issues. As we mentioned, ProMotion with 120Hz refresh rates is finally coming to the entire iPhone 17 lineup. This means smoother scrolling and video across all models, no longer just a Pro feature. This is enabled by LTPO panels, which are more power efficient. Under the hood, all iPhone 17 models are expected to get new A-series chips. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max will likely have the A19 Pro chip, while the standard iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Air could have the standard A19 chip. These will be built on an upgraded 3nm process, offering increased performance efficiency. In terms of RAM, the iPhone 17 Pro, iPhone 17 Pro Max, and iPhone 17 Air could be bumped up to 12GB of RAM, a nice upgrade from the current 8GB in high-end models. The standard iPhone 17 is expected to have 8GB, but it is possible that it could get 12GB as well if Apple has sufficient supplies. We already touched on the Apple-designed 5G modem chip possibly coming to the iPhone 17 Air, while other models will likely stick with Qualcomm. This Apple chip is expected to have theoretical 5G download speeds of up to 4 gigabits per second, but it won't support the super-fast mmWave 5G, only sub-6 GHz. The physical SIM slot is on its way out for iPhones in more countries next year, although we don't know which ones yet. The iPhone 17 Air, because of its extreme thinness, is expected to completely lack a SIM tray. All 4 iPhone 17 models will also feature Apple's first custom-designed Wi-Fi chip with Wi-Fi 7 support. Wi-Fi 7 is already in the iPhone 16 models, but Apple's own chip could bring even better efficiency and connectivity, paving the way for a more integrated wireless setup. Wi-Fi 7 supports much faster speeds and lower latency. Bluetooth 5.3 is also expected. Battery-wise, the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max could get batteries that are easier to remove, using the same adhesive technology seen in the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus. This makes battery replacement simpler. All iPhone 17 models might get this easier to remove adhesive next year. Charging speeds are expected to remain at up to 35W wired, with no changes from the current charging maximum. Despite its thinness, the iPhone 17 Air is expected to have battery life comparable to the iPhone 16 models. For cameras, all iPhone 17 models will get that upgraded 24-megapixel front-facing camera, significantly improving image quality and allowing for more cropping without losing detail. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is expected to be a camera powerhouse, potentially featuring 348-megapixel cameras, wide, ultra-wide and tetra-prism telephoto, and rumored to support 8K video recording for the first time. The iPhone 17 Air will have a single-lens 48-megapixel rear camera, while the standard iPhone 17 will have a dual-lens system with wide and ultra-wide cameras. The iPhone 17 Pro models might even get a mechanical aperture, allowing users to adjust the size of the camera aperture, similar to a DSLR, for more control over light and depth of field. Dual video recording, allowing simultaneous recording with front and rear cameras, is also a possibility for the Pro models. The 5x telephoto optical zoom lens will remain a Pro exclusive feature. Now, let's talk pricing. The iPhone 17 Air could be priced around $899, which is currently the price of the iPhone 16 Plus. This would place it between the standard iPhone 17, expected to start at $799, and the iPhone 17 Pro, starting at $999. There's a chance of a general price hike for the iPhone 17 models due to increasing component costs, but Apple is expected to justify this with all these new features and design changes. As for when you can get your hands on these, the iPhone 17 models are expected to launch in September 2025. Apple has already completed the engineering validation testing for at least one model, which means the design is largely established and getting closer to mass production. Looking even further ahead, beyond the iPhone 17, there are rumors of Apple splitting its iPhone launches between fall and spring, starting in 2026. We could see under-display Face ID on the iPhone 18 Pro models in 2026, leading to a smaller dynamic island. And by 2027, an all-screen iPhone with no cutouts is even being hinted at. Apple's first foldable iPhone is expected in fall 2026, alongside the iPhone 18 Air and Pro models, with a nearly invisible crease. The iPhone 18 Pro, expected in 2026, could have a main rear camera with a variable aperture, offering even more DSLR-like control. They could also include the C2 chip, an upgraded modem with improved power consumption, and mmWave 5G support. The iPhone 18 models are expected to use Apple's A20 chip, built on a next-generation 2nm process for significant speed and performance improvements. And get this, a future iPhone could even have a 200-megapixel camera, matching technology seen in some Samsung Galaxy phones, for incredibly detailed photos. So there you have it, a glimpse into the exciting future of the iPhone. What are you most looking forward to in the iPhone 17 lineup? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech insights and future iPhone updates. Thanks for watching.